Okay, hi everyone. We're working with distributive property and combining like terms. So distributive property means when we multiply a number outside the parentheses to the numbers inside the parentheses. Here's an example. We have this 3 out here, and it's going to need to be multiplied by every single term inside the parentheses. And this only applies to what's in the parentheses. It does not apply to what's out here. So we're only working with the left side of the equation. 3 times x is 3x plus 3 times 4 is 12 minus 3 times 2x is 6x minus 3 times 5 is 15 minus 3 times 9 is 27 plus 3 times 6x is 18x, and that equals 120. Something new here is if we have a -2 or a minus sign on the outside as well. So we have to multiply every term inside the parentheses by -2. An easy way to do this is to just think about all these signs in here. They're all going to be opposite. So this plus turns into a minus, this minus turns into a plus, this plus turns into a minus, this one goes to this one, plus to minus. And then you can just multiply the term without thinking about the sign. The first term is going to be the one that you have to really be careful of, because this is a plus 2x and we have to turn it into a -4x. So -2 times 2x is going to be a -4x, and then I'm going to flip the sign. 2 times 7 is 14. I flip the sign. 2 times x is 2x. I flip the sign. 2 times 8 is 16. I flip the sign. 2 times 1 is 2. Flip the sign. 2 times 3x is 6x, and then equals 100. So notice one thing here. After we distribute the 2 or the 3 up here, we remove the parentheses so that we've completed this action. And now there are no parentheses in this equation. That's really important. Okay, next we're moving on to combining like terms. So after we have this, the next step, if necessary, is to group all the integers together and group all the terms with a variable x together. So here's our first example. I'm taking this down here, and I've color-coded the terms I'm going to group together. Anything with an x, I group together, and anything and all the other integers, I'll group together. So 3x minus 6x plus 18x is going to turn into 15x. And I know that that's 3x plus 18x is 21x minus 6x is 15x. And then I'm going to combine 12 minus 15 minus 27. So -15 minus 27 is going to be -42. -42 plus 12 is going to be -30. So 15x minus 30 is what I have down here, equals 120. And from here, you should know what to do. We're going to add 30 to both sides. I didn't write that in there, but that's what we do. We add 30, so this becomes 0. We bring down 15x. We add 30 to 120, and we get 150. And then we divide both sides by 15. Again, I didn't show that here, but that's what we're doing. So we divide 15 by 15, 15x by 15, we get x. Divide 150 by 15, and we get 10. So my answer is 10. So x equals 10. And that means if I take x and I put 10 in here in this equation, wherever there's an x, the statement will come out to be true. Now finishing off this equation, I come down here, I combine like terms. Again, I color-coded it, so all my x's are going to be combined, and all my integers are going to be combined. So -4x plus 2x is going to be -2x plus -6x is -8x. Then -14 minus 16 is -30, plus 2 is a -28. And from here I add 28 to both sides so that this becomes 0. I bring down the -8x and I add 28 here. I get 128. Divide both sides by -8. I get x equals -16. And that's distributive property and combining like terms.